All right. Today we are going to look at some Steelbook protectors that I think are fan-frickin-tastic. I, for whatever reason, really enjoy Steelbooks. If they made every movie in Steelbooks, that's all I would get. Of course, there are certain movies that they don't, for whatever damn reason. Joker was just released today. I'm actually on my main channel, which is Make a Path Presents. I will leave a link when it's finally available, maybe up here in the video description. But I do my flaws and awes, my movie flaws and awes. I am doing the Joker, just for anyone who is interested in that. Check that out. But these are from MalkoProtectors.com. You can buy them from Amazon, which is what I did, or you can look them up here, and I think they're even a little bit cheaper, and there's even free shipping. So if you go to MalkoProtectors.com, if I'm pronouncing that right, you buy a pack of like 20, I think they're like $1 a piece or something, and then you buy a pack of 10, they're like $1.10 a piece, something like that. Anyhow, they come flat like this, and they have a piece of plastic that you would peel off once you get the protectors around them. So they do come flat, nice, good, sturdy plastic. Next. So then once it's flat, you would obviously bend the two sides into place, and then you would fold down the side tabs and then fold the top tabs, and you would have this locking tab right here. Here's an example. So it comes flat, you fold it into position, and then you take your Steelbook and you slide it up. Careful these aren't like pointing down. I seen a review where someone was like, oh my God, they damaged my Steelbooks. It's obvious when you put the first one in, you want to make sure it's not scratching. So if anyone, just make sure it's not scratching off that. I would imagine that could scratch a Steelbook. But if you just keep it out of the way, boom, done, it's out of the way. Slide it in and you're done. Anyhow, so you slide your Steelbook in. Remember, this is just protective wrap. Once it's in, you just get rid of it. I get rid of it at this point because then you don't have to fiddle with the sides. So you get rid of it and then you seal it up. And like I said, there's the locking tabs. I'll show you that here. I have this locked into place. So the tab is, by the way it's shaped, it'll lock right there. And it gives you a fantastic protective, I think a perfect protective slip for your Steelbook. Now the side with the title is going to be crystal clear. Bang. Nice. So it sits on your rack, and I'll show you my Steelbooks over there. It sits on your rack just like this, and you can pull it out. Friggin' great. Take the movie out now. Unfortunately, because of time restraints, I don't watch my movies all that much. I mean, I do try to watch some, especially for certain holidays. I watch certain movies over and over again, but it's not a big deal to take the movie out and put it back in. If you're going to be watching a movie over and over, like the Joker, for example, I know I'm going to be watching that soon. I just tossed it in a case here. No biggie. Anyhow, here's another Steelbook I got recently that I frickin' love. And I love this. I just noticed. The Friday the 13th Steelbook, the remake, has Jason on the back. And the Trick or Treat has Sam on the back. I'm not sure if that was done by the same people or if that was an accident. Yeah, it was both Warner Brothers, maybe. But that's freaking cool. Anyway, so like I said, they look great. And it keeps them well protected. I'm going to come over here to the shelf. And if you look how crisp. I forgot to show you the other side. You know what? Let me show you that quick and we'll look at the shelf. I showed you this side has the title, and it is crisp and beautiful, and it makes your shelf look fantastic. I had these in the bags so they didn't get scratched previously. They're cheap, man. You can buy a ton of them for nothing. However, you know, it's just a baggie. So where the name is, there's this line where the bag is sealed, and they're bigger, they're bulkier. So the discs, the Steelbooks are swimming in the bag. It looks friggin' terrible on the shelf, but this looks fantastic. Look at that. I mean, if you're going to have Steelbooks, why not have them looking sexy on that shelf? Anyway, so the side with the label looks great, and the opposite side is the side that seals. So you have, wow, it's actually kind of hard to see here. You have that. You just keep that on the side that where it opens. You know what I'm saying? Just, I noticed another review where they didn't understand that. There's one clean side. Use the clean side for your title. Simple, done. You know what I'm saying? Now, here we have the shelf that I got started. Each time I got paid, I bought, 1 month I bought a pack of 10. I tested them out, and I was like, oh shit, I friggin' love these. The next month, I bought a pack of 20. And then the next month, I bought another pack of 10. I think I only need another pack of 20, and I'm pretty much good for most of them. I have a handful of Steelbooks that I don't even care if I put them in the packaging, but it holds. This is a season of Ash vs. Evil Dead. It even bulks out a little bit because of the type of image they did on here, and it holds it in there well. You could take your Steelbooks in and out. I know I bought a dollar store gloves. They were like little black gloves, honestly, just because I like having these really crisp. So if I'm looking through them, kind of bored figuring out what movie to watch, I'm not going to lie, I kind of wear that glove just so you don't smear, because these are high gloss, and I really don't want to smear fingerprints all over them. That's one thing, though. I would imagine whatever you get, you're going to possibly smear some fingerprints. So I don't know what you're going to do about that, because these are high gloss. It makes it look friggin' phenomenal. That's what I do. I just buy a little thing of gloves. I hide it behind the thing here, and I just pull them out like a psychopath, like an American Psycho, and I scroll through my movies. But it makes the Steelbooks, even certain ones that I wasn't blown away with by the Steelbooks. Let me find an example. Even certain ones I wasn't blown away with. Once I put them in the case, I was like, wow, I like those a lot. Django Unchained was one. I don't know. Something about it, I was like, it's okay. But once it's here, I don't know. It pops. It looks crisp. I'm sure there's definitely better ones of that, but Predator looks great. And again, you can slide these in and out. You don't have to deal with the J cards. You can if you want to, but I don't mess with them. I just chuck them in a drawer. You got Logan looking fantastic. An amazing movie, Kung Fu Hustle. Got It from 1990. Evil Dead. Edward Scissorhands. What else we got? The Batman. We got a Dark Knight. Well, that's Dark Knight Returns. We got Batman Returns. I love having this because of the back here. This is one thing that bugs me with Steelbooks. I hate when they do the credits. Leave the credits on the J card. Warner Brothers does this shit all the freaking time with the credits on the Steelbook. Warner Brothers is the worst when it comes to Steelbooks. I'm telling you what. They do it all the time. Anyway, here's Back to the Future. Some more here. Robocop is another newer one that looks great. Scarface, that sucker shines. Spaceballs. Sin City is another one that it was just okay when I had it in the baggie. And again, the baggies are kind of cloudy. But once you get them in these, and I'm telling you what, in hand, they look friggin' great. Look at the shine on that. I don't know. Again, in person compared to those foggy Steelbooks. And these Star Wars ones, even though Star Wars is dead to me with the new Star Wars, the Steelbooks look amazing. You have the weird character choices. Darth Maul's cool, Yoda's cool, but then Grievous, I mean, come on, you could have picked a better one than that. Same for Palpatine. I guess Palpatine's okay, but the backs of them have the poster art, which I love from the movies. Anyhow, and then this one, even though Rogue One was flat as hell, I love that look. I was still holding on to hope that Star Wars was going to make a comeback. It never did. Anyway, Texas Chainsaw. And then The Walking Dead is the best steelbook they've ever done. I love that artwork. And that's about it. Train to Busan, Bone Tomahawk. These are movies you definitely got to see. And Krampus. I friggin' love Krampus. Anyway, yeah. Awesome. Anyway, these are the Malko protectors from malkoprotectors.com. I'm going to buy another pack next paycheck. I'm not going crazy all at once, but next time I get paid, I'm going to buy another pack. I think I'll put this Days Gone steelbook in a protector. And the last remaining steelbooks I got really that are worth a protector, because I think I got like 20 that aren't really worth it yet. Eventually I'll do it anyhow. But in my opinion, these are the best I've seen, and I've tried out 3 or 4 different steelbook protectors. These are the best that I've come across. If you came across something that's even better, I'm not really sure how you would, because it seems like this is, you know, as good as it gets. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment box down below. I'm out of here.